Hello, Brad Amhan, 27 here. Gonna do Scooby-Doo and the, Mystery at Wrestlemania. Oh boy, I love that movie, it's funny. It starts out with The Miz exercising and this cartoon character, he runs into Kane runs off, and he gets attacked by Kane disappears, and you can hear his theme song playing. They had a bunch of this theme song. He had Triple H's movie, John Cena's, he had AJ Lee's, Kane's, all these different wrestlers' music playing this movie throughout this movie, and you see him run into the Devil Bear who attacked him. He tried to climb up the thing, and he just then he gets attacked, and he gets knocked out. Then you see Scooby-Doo and Shaggy wrestling in the game. Then it turns out Shaggy was dressed up like John Cena, and Scooby-Doo was wearing a mask like Sin Cara. So he had to do this after the match was over. He has to do the dance ritual at the end of the game. So Scooby-Doo got bonus score. He won like a free trip to the thing, and he had to try to get the other gang who was not really into wrestling. They went. The fan got stuck. Then you see John Cena, and it's like, what is he gonna do? Move the truck by himself? He took off his shirt, and she's sitting there looking at him and said, "See, I didn't know wrestlers were so hot." I'm like, I mean, muscular. That's what I meant. Then I learned about. Then Scooby woke up to strange sounds, and he ran into the bear. Then later on, they're trying to find clues, and Sin Carter's the story about his, I forget what his great grandfather who beat the bear a long time ago, who died, and they visit the bear's cave where the bear found them. Then woke up. Scooby-Doo stayed there, and they woke up the next morning and found out that Scooby-Doo somehow stole the belt. And it says, and Daphne, Velma found the same as dead. He figured somebody put like did like a what was it? Splat his suggestion in Scooby's head from the video game. So he also made this guy who wants to be a wrestler, and you have like his uncle who was a wrestler at one point, broke his leg, couldn't wrestle anymore. He didn't want his nephew to wrestle. You see him get out the pedigree from Triple H. Then you find out that then Scooby and Shaggy both had a fight at WrestleMania to prove their innocence, and they had to face Kane of all people. So, and they had like AJ's. She skipped over them. It's like, that's why it's so like her little bit of her like when she goes insane a little bit. So she tried to train Shaggy, but they ended up failing miserably. So they decided to save a trap for the bear because he was going to shut off the power grid. So during the match, they found that the title belt was fake, and it blew up. And it shut off the power. The bear came in. They put it inside of a steel cage. Yeah, also like characters like Sergeant Slaughter, but Sergeant Slaughter doesn't talk at all in this movie, like other people. So they fought, then they knocked out Kane somehow. Then they revived Kane and had Kane beat up the bear, hold the bear down with the other three wrestlers. Then they knocked him out, and he found the boy's uncle who was jealous because he couldn't be a world champion. So he's going to ruin WrestleMania. And then the boy was like, well, I guess you don't want me around since what my uncle did. So they said, you're one of, and AJ said, you're one of us. So then they gave the world championship to Scooby and Shaggy. Then Kane came over and said, well done, and shook hands with them. And then Velma got in, started talking about camera part, doing all that wrestling. You have all these different characters who voice in the Bruce Clay. AJ Lee, Triple H, John Cena, Mr. McMahon, Kane, all these guys doing that movie. And a special feature where they were talking about how they used to watch Scooby-Doo when they were kids. Mr. McMahon tried to do his best impression of Scooby-Doo, but made me laugh because it was just his voice going Scooby-Doo-Doo. It was funny. And all of them, you know, doing that movie, doing the voice acting, all that stuff is pretty cool. Oh man, pardon me. So that was basically the movie, and there's probably more to it, but I forget most of the stuff because it's been a while since I watched it. So thank you all for watching. Someday I'll get the video, so maybe I'll do another visit of this movie. So bye.